Hello and welcome to the English Deep Dive. I am so happy you are here today because what we are about to discuss is more than just a language lesson. This is a turning point. We are standing at the beginning of 2026, a fresh year, a blank page. But let me ask you a question that might sting a little. How long have you been learning English? 3 years? 5 years? 10? And yet, when you close your eyes and imagine yourself speaking to a CEO in London or a friend in a New York cafe, do you feel like a powerful, confident version of yourself? Or do you feel like a small, nervous student? The reason you are not fluent yet is not because you are not smart. It is not because you haven't studied enough. It is because you are stuck in the student identity. You have spent years collecting information, but you have not spent enough time building a voice. You are studying English as if it were a dead history subject, but English is a living, breathing tool of influence. In 2026, the rules have changed. The world moves faster, and textbook English is no longer enough. To change your life, you must change your relationship with the language. Today, we are going to perform identity surgery. We are going to stop studying and start becoming. This is a 45-minute intensive masterclass. We will learn the 3 pillars of a life-changing routine. We will rewire your brain to think in British English, and then we will engage in our biggest shadowing marathon yet. 60 powerful sentences designed to build your mouth, muscles, and your confidence. Finally, we will listen to a story about a man who transformed his entire world simply by changing his voice. Are you ready to make 2026 your year? Let's begin. Part 1. Pillar 1. The identity shift. Most people say, "I am an English learner." This is a weak statement. It implies that you are incomplete. In 2026, I want you to say, "I am an English speaker who is refining my craft." When you see yourself as a speaker, your brain stops trying to memorize and starts trying to communicate. You stop worrying about making a mistake with an article and you start focusing on the impact of your words. To sound like a native, you must act like a native. You must copy the energy, the confidence, and the rhythm. When we shadow today, I don't want you to repeat words. I want you to steal my identity. I want you to speak as if you already own the room. Part 2. Pillar 2. The immersive habitat. You do not need to live in London to speak British English. You need to build a digital London around you. 2026 is the year of active immersion. Stop watching movies with subtitles in your native language. If you don't understand, turn on English subtitles. If you still don't understand, watch it again. Your brain needs to be soaked in the sounds of the UK. Narrate your day. When you wake up, don't think in your native language. Say, "I'm going to kick off my day with a positive mindset." When you are at work, say, "I've got a lot on my plate, but I'll get round to it." This is how you build the automatic reflex. Part 3. Pillar 3. The physical mechanics. Speaking is a physical act. It is about the tongue, the teeth, and the breath. Native British speakers are lazy with their mouths, but precise with their rhythm. We use the schwa sound to crush unimportant words. We use the true T to provide clarity. We use the silent R to create elegance. If you don't train these physical mechanics, you will always sound like a robot reading a script. Shadowing is the only way to build this muscle memory. It is the gym for your mouth. Let's enter that gym right now. Part 4. The Master Shadowing Marathon. We are going to practice 60 powerful sentences. These are not textbook sentences. These are high-level, sophisticated structures that will make people listen when you speak. Section A. Success, ambition, and career. I'm starting this year with a clear vision of my professional goals. It's high time I took full responsibility for my own fluency. I am committed to becoming a much more articulate and persuasive speaker. As far as I'm concerned, consistency is the only path to mastery. I'm really looking forward to the new challenges that 2026 will bring. I need to get round to updating my CV and my LinkedIn profile. Honestly, I haven't pushed myself out of my comfort zone enough. From now on, I will prioritize my personal growth over my fears. I'm absolutely chuffed with the progress I've made so far. I believe that anything is possible if I just stay focused and brave. I'm cutting down on distractions so I can focus on my career. I'll definitely bear your constructive feedback in mind for the future. It goes without saying that education is my most valuable asset. I'm over the moon that I've finally taken the first step today. I refuse to let the fear of making mistakes hold me back any longer. I am becoming a confident leader in my field of work. I'm struggling to see any reason why I shouldn't reach my potential. I think it's vital to stay calm and composed under pressure. I am ready to leave my old habits behind and start a new chapter. Success is a habit that I am building every single morning. Section B. Travel, adventure, and global connection. I've always dreamed of taking a road trip across the UK. The world feels much smaller now that I can speak English confidently. I'm thinking of spending a few months working remotely from abroad. Could you recommend a hidden gem in London that isn't too crowded? I was completely blown away by the architecture in the city centre. It's a bit out of the way, but the scenery is well worth the journey. I'm really looking forward to getting away from it all for a while. Do you happen to know the best way to get to the airport from here? I'd love to visit the Scottish Highlands and see the mountains. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful time on your travels. I'm perfectly content with exploring my own city like a tourist. It's a small world, and I'm ready to meet people from everywhere. I was completely taken aback by the kindness of the locals I met. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits with my new travel plans. I'm really enjoying this opportunity to learn about a new culture. Wait, you've actually lived in Japan? That sounds fascinating. To cut a long story short, it was the best trip of my life. I'm over the moon that I finally got to see the Big Ben in person. Cheers for the travel tips. I'll definitely bear them in mind. I'm looking forward to connecting with friends all over the globe. Section C. Social confidence and opinions. In my humble opinion, We should focus more on the big picture. I'm inclined to agree with the general consensus on this matter. It's a highly controversial topic, so I'd rather tread carefully. I think it's important to take his advice with a pinch of salt. The situation is getting a bit out of hand, don't you think? I'm absolutely chuffed with how this conversation is going. I was completely taken aback by her sudden change of heart. It's a bit of a touchy subject, so maybe we should move on. Honestly, I think you've made an exceptional decision there. I really need to get round to calling my old friends more often. I was blown away by the quality of the presentation today. It goes without saying that I'm here to support you in any way. I'm struggling to see eye to eye with the new policy at work. To be fair, it's not exactly what I had in mind at first. I'm over the moon that you've decided to join our community. Take it from me, you are capable of much more than you realize. I'm really looking forward to our next deep dive lesson together. I'm absolutely spent after this marathon, but I feel stronger. I'm so proud of the person you are becoming this year. Everything is possible if you just stay brave and keep speaking. Part 5. Story Mode. The Man Who Became a Leader. Now, let's put everything we have learned into a continuous story. Imagine a man named David. David was a very smart engineer, but his English was textbook. He sounded robotic. He was always down in the dumps because he missed out on promotions. He felt he had a lot on his plate, but he was just a worker, never a leader. One day, David decided to follow the 2026 blueprint. He stopped being a student and started being an English speaker. He started his day by saying, I am a leader, and my voice is my power. In meetings, he stopped nodding silently. He started using chunks. He said, "As far as I'm concerned, we need to think outside the box." His colleagues were completely taken aback. They didn't see an engineer with poor English anymore. They saw a confident professional. Within 6 months, David was offered the head of department role. He moved to London, and for the first time, his life felt exceptional. He realized that the only barrier to his dream life was the safe zone he had created for himself. He was over the moon. Part 6. Your 2026 Daily Fluency Checklist. If you want the same results as David, you need a daily habit. Here is your checklist. Number 1. The morning declaration. Every morning, say your goals out loud in English for 5 minutes. Number 2. The shadowing workout. Watch this video twice a week and repeat the marathon sections with full emotion. Number 3. The native switch. Choose 1 hour every day where you only think and speak in English. No exceptions. Number 4. The accountability comment. Every Sunday, come back here and tell us your progress. Part 7. The rapid fire graduation quiz. Let's check your memory. I will say the basic idea, and you must say the advanced British chunk. I am very happy. I'm chuffed to bits or over the moon. I will do it later. I'll get round to it. I agree with you. I see eye to eye with you. I am very busy. I've got a lot on my plate. I am very surprised. I'm completely taken aback. It's easy. It's a walk in the park. Conclusion. Congratulations. You have just completed a massive 45-minute deep dive into your future. Your brain is tired, your mouth is aching, but your spirit is stronger. Remember, fluency is a byproduct of bravery. 2026 is your year. Don't go back to your old habits. Don't go back to being a student. Be the speaker you were born to be. I have a final task for you. Write, "I am ready," in the comments if you are starting this 2026 journey with me today. I will read every comment and send you my support. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the English Deep Dive, and share this with someone who needs a life change. I am so incredibly proud of your work today. Keep practicing, stay brave, and just keep diving deep. I will see you in our next lesson. Goodbye for now.